SMMA model,
Yes.
dead. Like it's over. Because when you say, in this case, chiropractor, you've been paying $1,500 per month retainer or $2,000 per month retainer. When I say you can do this for $497 a month, unlimited, and it will perform better than any agency you've ever worked with, they're like, sign me up.
Hey guys, what is up? It is Dominic, and what you saw just now was a little sneak peek of a demo I did with Sam Carlson, the owner and founder of UpHex. And I cannot wait to get into this. If you don't know what UpHex is, please stick around. If you are into the SMMA world, please stick around. And if you use HighLevel or you're interested in the HighLevel platform and the SaaS business model, then you already know what I'm about to say. Please stick around to the end of this video. This is a great demo, an awesome meeting that we had. I absolutely love this platform. I love this program, and it will 100% take your SaaS company to the next level. And if you're new to the channel, you have no idea who I am, you have no idea what's going on, my name is Dominic Baptist. I am the #1 affiliate in the world for the greatest software company on the planet, GoHighLevel, that allows you to literally white label your own software company and repackage and resell it at whatever price you choose, building up your monthly recurring revenue and truly living a sustainable lifestyle. And if you stick with me to the end of this video, I'm going to show you how to get a free course and a free 30 days, yes, you heard that right, 30 days extended trial on the entire GoHighLevel platform itself. But that's enough of that. Let's get into the video.
So it's interesting because HighLevel really made it so like people like me and you can come into this one platform and like do a lot of different things. You were using it initially, actually not as an affiliate guy, you were using it in a business, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then you saw what it could do. You saw how everything kind of is in one spot and you're thinking, this thing is sweet. We saw the same thing. So I've been running ads for local businesses for I'm almost at 8 years, I think, right around there. And if people who watch this have ever run an SMMA, it is like, at least for me, I'm not as organized maybe as other people. It is like herding cats. So you get to this point where you've got these clients. Okay, for me, it was like 20 to 25 clients and the wheels would fall off, you know? Because between launching new campaigns, your media buyer maybe makes a spelling mistake, attaches the wrong images, whatever it is, you end up just like getting, all sorts of negative feedback from your clients. And then you're supposed to go out and get new clients to keep growing. It's this really awkward buy and sell cycle, meaning I got to go out and get clients. And at the same time, I got to keep them. And when you're sold the SMMA dream, it's like, dude, I'm just going to go get clients. The ads are going to run. They're going to be so excited that they're getting leads that I'm just going to be, kicking it on the beach. And anyway, so that was never my experience. But today with UpHex and with what I'm going to show, like the demo part of this, I'm basically going to show how we took that entire complicated process of creating ads, launching ads for local businesses specifically. And we basically made it so instead of, I think I counted once, I think it was like 72 individual clicks to set up a lead generation campaign in Facebook Ads Manager. Instead of that, it's 3. It's pretty dope. So this is so the name of my agency, I still have an agency. So I guess I kind of like, created 4 agencies, buy an agency kind of tagline, right? I still do this. I still service the types of clients you see here. So chiropractors, acupuncturists, functional medicine. We had a design kind of like the white sleek, kind of simplified look. I think it's cool. But you come in here and you've got this Facebook marketing tab. Now for me, the way that we do it, you don't have to do it like this. We basically make it so our end user, so in this case, chiropractors, dentists, med spa owners, they can come in here and run their own ad. Okay. So let's go ahead. We'll pick any of these. Interesting at all to you?
Yeah, let's do, I think chiropractor is a big one that people have been going after. Med spa also really big, but yeah, chiropractor is good. Yeah.
So chiropractor. So in chiropractic, like they have all their own different things. So obviously everybody knows they do adjustments. Okay. But they also do other things like foot stuff, some laser treatments, some shockwave treatments, neuropathy, decompression. But to keep things simple, we'd say, hey, I'm a chiropractor. I need more adjustment patients. Click in here. And boom, now we got this entire library of ads, right? Now, these ads are ads that I have over almost 8 years of doing this, compiled and aggregated over that time. And so I know that they work and there's nothing more to it. Like when it comes down to it, launching ads on Facebook, it's only complicated because Facebook makes it complicated to set it up. But the ads, it really relies only on a proven offer. So here, a client comes in, they're not looking at a complicated setup process. They just click on the ad, which I did. Okay. They put in their budget, $50 a day, and they put in their website and they choose their targeting launch campaign. Done.
There you go. 3 clicks.
That's it. Now I like to do this sometimes, Dominic. So maybe you can humor me a little bit. Let's see how fast we can do it. All right.
All right, let's do it.
So boom, we'll pick the same campaign. We'll do the daily budget, pick the website. Okay. We'll change the radius, launch campaign. Done.
Awesome. We'll put a timer on that.
There you go. Awesome. So that's how cool it is. Now, all of that is made possible through UpHex, through the platform here. So you see where it said chiropractic clinics over on my side?
Yeah.
Here it is in UpHex. So we'll click that. We'll open it from there. Okay. We'll go back to adjustments. That's where we were. You click on it. Now this shows the entire template, like how it's built. Okay. You've got where it's located. You got the ad copy and the offer. You've got what the lead form says. Okay. You got all this cool stuff. It's all built. There's all of our creative and everything. It's all built here and you build it one time. Again, if I go back, 5 years ago, actually 3 years ago, I go back 3 years ago, when we're launching this exact same campaign for a clinic, we're onboarding them. I'm grabbing my swipe file with images like these, videos like these. I got them here. I've got the ad copy. Okay. Click 1, click 2, click 3. And by click 76, I hit publish. And I do that every single time for every campaign. I do it once here and then forever in perpetuity. Anybody who connects a GHL account to UpHex, boom, 3 clicks.
That is awesome.
So that is how the templates work. So in UpHex, we give you templates. So I've got this thing here called template library, which I'll show you here in a second. But what people see, what your end user sees in their high-level SaaS account is what you place in your My Templates section. All right. Like I said, everybody gets their template library here. So we've got a bunch of stuff, some of them are better than others. It's a pretty dynamic. I mean, look at all these things. Jeez.
Yeah. I'm sure some have been tested more than others and things of that nature, but
yeah, exactly.
Just having anything to go off of is huge, especially for beginners.
Yeah. And we have it. So every Friday I'll do a training or like a workshop kind of thing where when people come in, hey, yeah, use the barbershop offers or use the day spa, like use it, but make it yours. Like make the ad copy yours, make the offer yours, change the images up, change the videos up. It's not hard to do. And if you change them up, then all of a sudden you're the only person that has those templates. That's the good way to go about it. So template library, everybody gets this. My templates, that's where you build it out. Now here's a really cool thing is template metrics. I'm gonna go ahead and do template metrics and I'm gonna move our faces over on this side of the screen. What's really awesome about template metrics is this. People have talked about, and I don't know, Dominic, if you've heard people talk about, well, what if you could source all of your conversions on like one pixel? This is like we're sourcing all of our performance, not on a pixel, but on a template.
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah. So I can say sciatica decompression. Okay, that's a template we have. And by the way, when we do ours, we label them with an R if they're recommended, right? So you'll notice everything that has a bunch of ad spend on it is recommended, right? So I spent $105,000 on this thing. My link click-through rate is 0.73. Now, generally, I like a link click-through rate to be at 1% or better. Between my conversion rate, all that stuff, my lead cost for this particular campaign is $24.91, which for that condition is very good. And then I've got a second version. You'll notice sciatica decompression video. I split them up into 2 and it's got an $18 cost per lead. Now, if I'm going out and I'm talking to clients, let's say you and me are competing for the exact same clients and they want decompression patients and they ask both of us, well, how much can I get, leads for using your company? Well, with this, I'd say $18.79. They'll say, well, that's very specific. I said, yeah, it is. We track it. I have everything tracked. I know exactly how much they cost. Could you say the same thing?
No, I could not say the same thing.
Right?
That'd be difficult.
Yeah. So that's what makes the template, aggregating the performance on the template so powerful, because after some point in time, it's like, man, even if it's just $10,000, man, I've spent enough money here. I know what to tell my clients that this should be costing. Does that make sense?
It does. And I see that a lot especially with new affiliates when they're trying to go give a pitch. How much easier is your pitch now that you have something to go off of? If you're brand new, you have nothing, you can't even promise leads at that point. It's such a difficult thing, but with a template proven $105,000 in the bank right there, done. I mean, that just makes pitching so much easier.
So much easier. All right. And I can rank it by whatever I want. Like every time I could go, hey, well, what are my highest converting funnels? We'll click on it and I can say, oh, my body contour cryo T-shock copy campaign, it converts at 36%.
There you go. That's for anyone who doesn't know Facebook ads, that's great.
Yeah. So like, let's say we're having we have a couple campaigns where it's like, hey, we got a good link click-through rate, but for some reason our conversion rate on our lead forms isn't great. Well, then me and the team will go back. Let's just look at our top converting ones. Let's look at these 4 or 5 right here and see what they have in common and see what they're doing good. And maybe we'll adapt some of that stuff. You can isolate every part of what you're doing, improve your templates. And over time, here's what's really cool. When I was running my agency and just running ads, whatever, because of the rigor it took to launch ads and then quote optimize, I never we were always putting out fires. Once you establish a template and you know what the performance is and you can make those like improvements and those changes over time, we hardly ever optimize campaigns anymore. They just go. You know what I mean? That's the power of being able to isolate performance on a template and then isolate the best parts of your campaign and knowing where to tweak them. It's a game changer. Love it. It might be my favorite thing.
And what I love about this in general is when, you've been in the game for what, 8 years, a long time. You've been in Facebook ads since Facebook ads probably started. And the hardest thing with Facebook ads and what I noticed, because I originally started in like 2015, testing them out for e-commerce, was testing them. Like testing Facebook ads can take $10, $20, $30,000. And a lot of people starting out, don't have that. They would spend that on a car or a house. So it's really cool that someone else can do the testing for them and then just be like, hey, it's already done. This is great. And that was going to take time anyway for someone to go out and do testing for all of these different, templates and everything else. So I think this is awesome.
Yeah. It's funny because maybe a couple of weeks ago, I had a newer agency owner who was like, hey, I'm doing SaaS. I like the idea of adding Facebook ads, that SaaS. I love the idea of putting that in my GHL SaaS account. I love that.
Yes.
Do I need to learn Facebook ads? Now, my knee-jerk reaction is yes.
Yeah.
But I actually just sat there and I thought, Mike, I guess not. Because when you come over to UpHex, now I'm not telling people to not learn Facebook ads if you're going to run Facebook ads. I'm not saying that. But I am saying this. When you come over to this template library and you pick, okay, chiropractic, right? And you pick this offer right here, it's going to come pre-populated with the targeting, with the setup, with all of the best practices to like, here's the targeting right here. It's already coded in. It's going to come with that stuff. So literally you can download it as long as you are more well-versed in like ad creation, offer creation, right? You know what I mean? It's like to run Facebook ads, it's more important to understand how to create an ad. So the creative stuff than it is to set up an ad campaign, because this is automated. You click it, it comes in, boom, it's going to launch perfectly every single time. And if you got a good ad, it's going to convert into a bunch of new leads for whatever your customer is. So it was kind of a weird thing. I'm like, yeah, you should learn Facebook ads, but maybe you should just learn ads. You know what I mean?
That totally makes sense. No, I get it. And a lot of people are looking for that in anything that's a done for you service. And at the end of this demo, I'm going to have my speech on that and talk about that a lot, because this actually solves a massive problem that I think I had in the beginning. And I'm going to wait till the end to deliver that one. But yeah. That's great.
Awesome. Well, outside of that, I mean, obviously the big value proposition is one, we had a guy 2 weeks ago that said, this has been an awesome demo call with you guys, but I want to let you know that you're going to be responsible for the firing of 5 VAs. Now, It was kind of a weird thing. He said it a bit tongue in cheek, but he was also being serious. He's like, there's 5 people on my team. Now, I hope he repurposes them into something else, like support or something.
Yeah.
But really, he's replacing 5 media buyers with this. And in my own agency, I have one stay-at-home part-time mom who manages campaigns for over 100 clinics.
I mean, that's like GHL, man. It's like it's everything that you want now. It's SaaS. It's being able to manage all these things with such ridiculously low overhead. I mean, I keep trying to tell people who are trying to start all these other crazy business models, I'm like, oh man, you guys have no idea what you're missing out on.
Yeah. And you brought up a good point there. And I know this is probably going to be a question for people in terms of like, how much does it cost? That kind of thing. Yeah. And you brought up what GHL brought to the table, because it was really interesting. My knee-jerk reaction when we first started figuring out how are we going to take UpHex to other users was to say, okay, we're going to charge per sub account. Like, maybe we charge, I don't know, $30, $40, $50 per sub account that you install this on. And so if you had 20 accounts, you're going to be paying me $1,000 a month. Mm-hmm. Sounds good for me. But we started like looking at the ecosystem that is HighLevel and the way they do things and the way I feel like things are trending anyway. And so we said, you know what, let's just follow suit. Let's create a really awesome product and let's price it in a way to where at our top tier, it's still a ridiculous deal, right? So we started out when we first started or made UpHex available for purchase, it was $497 and you got unlimited connections. That's the way we did it for the first 6 months. But when Chase did that second spotlight on us, when I was actually down in his neck of the woods, I was actually, I don't know if you saw that, I was in Puerto Vallarta with him at his office. Yeah. I said, you know what? Let's give more people the opportunity to you, even though that's a ridiculous, I still feel like that's a ridiculous deal. But I was like, we're going to price it at $97 for the beginner. Okay. Then $297 for the person who's like building up their accounts. And then $497, it's the same thing. So once you get to 11 sub accounts, it's unlimited. Even just in terms of pricing, we've made it so you can offer it as a SaaS to people. Right. Or you can do done for you. So anyway, just in terms of pricing, we followed suit. I think I love the idea that with HighLevel and with UpHex, for whatever the combined cost, it's probably close to $1,000 if you do their SaaS. Is that about right?
If you have SaaS Pro and this,
yeah,
with the unlimited, it would be $1,000 a month for absolutely unlimited accounts, unlimited everything.
So $1,000 and you own a freaking software company.
Yes, 100%. Like you literally own the entire thing.
It's crazy. Anything.
And and I'd like to bring up, because a lot of people don't know the actual price of owning a software company.
Oh my gosh.
Like, you probably know it, engineers. And,
yes.
You know, I know a few people that were spending close to like $50,000 a month for the engineers and everything to start to actually build their own software company. So the fact that you can build it for $1,000, you should just feel blessed at this point.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. So again, you know, we wanted it to be right at that price point so people could come in, get a client, pay for the entire thing, and then scale to the moon. That's it, man. I mean, it's that simple. You come in, when you set it up, it literally takes no time to set it up, and boom, you can have that show up in your client's sub account, and they're thinking you're a genius, you're a wizard. Somehow you automated Facebook ads, which, by the way, this is why I say, and I posted a video, and I think you've posted a video on this too. I can't remember. Basically, SMMA model.
Yes.
Dead. Like it's over, right? Because when you say, hey, Mr., in this case, chiropractor, you've been paying $1,500 per month retainer or $2,000 per month retainer. When I say you can do this for $497 a month, unlimited, and it will perform better than any agency you've ever worked with, they're like, sign me up.
And that's kind of the point. And that's a good segue to what I was going to, reveal at the end of this demo, which is I did the same way that you kind of just explained, which was SMMA. Everybody I don't even know how popular the keyword is right now, but it's clearly the most popular keyword on YouTube, Google. Everybody is typing in SMMA. Everyone thinks that they're going to charge $2,000 a month, $1,500 a month. Yeah. They're getting 10 clients and then they're going to make more than a lawyer. it makes no sense. Actually, it used to kind of make sense like 8 years ago. I think exactly. It worked pretty well. I mean, back when I was in, probably like a sophomore in high school and stuff, it probably worked really well. However, it doesn't work anymore. Newsflash, it just doesn't. It doesn't work like that. No one wants to spend that amount of money when software can literally do it for a fraction of the price. So I always tell people the same thing. You can either complain about that or you can become the thing that's going to replace you. And now you can do it for a very reasonable price. So what I wanted to bring up was I was running ads because honestly, the best pitch that you can give for selling SaaS, and I know this is like something that comes up a lot. How do I sell GoHighLevel? How do I do it? That's the number one question I get constantly. And how I sold GoHighLevel was because of ads. They all wanted ads. I mean, software is great. Don't get me wrong. Like having a nice software with the CRM, but a lot of businesses do have those things already. They want more customers. They want clients. They need something like that. I'm not saying everybody does, but a lot of them do. So I would tell them like how great GoHighLevel is. And they'd be like, okay, awesome. As of my white labeled SaaS, of course. And then I would just bring up the ads, even though sometimes I didn't want to, because I'm like, oh no, I got to run ads for another person because I didn't have UpHex last year. So I would have to tell them, hey, yeah, I can run your ads and connect it to my software. And then it's just going to just skyrocket you and do way better. Because one of the best pitches and one of the best questions that you can ask is, are you running ads or aren't you? Because no matter what they answer, you can still win. So if they say no, oh, you should be running ads. If they say yes, how are you running your ads? And most of the time, at least from my experience, I would have already done the research by going to Facebook ad library and seeing if what they were running. They will say, oh, I'm boosting my post, or oh, I'm like, I'm putting $5 into this ad, and I look at the ad, it's freaking terrible. And I'd be like, do you have automatic text? Are you like are you using lead campaigns? Like, what are you doing for follow-up? And they wouldn't have any of these answers. And then boom, you should have a sale right there. But the problem was when I was doing this, that I would have to run the ads, and therefore I would have to charge kind of a ridiculous amount of money. I was charging $1,000 a month. That was with the software and my ad services, anywhere from $800 to $1,500 a month. What happens in that scenario? You start running the ads for a few months. They start going, I mean, it's good, we're getting leads, but I just don't know, I'm still on the fence. And then you lose the client. So what I found that worked really, really well was I would run the ads for them for like a couple months. I'd be like, look, we are getting leads. I understand the profit margins may not be there because you're paying me a lot and you're paying the software a lot and you're paying the ads a lot. So there has to be a way out. So I would tell them and try to teach them how to run their own ads. I don't want to run your ads. I'd rather you run your own ads, use the system, and pay me $300 a month for the software that's going to keep it all going. So having this is literally the missing piece of the puzzle that I needed for all of last year and for like a year and 5 months that I've been doing this. Is I needed an easier way for them to run the ads instead of me have to go teach them or me having to run the ads myself. And so I really wanted to bring that up because I talk about that a lot. Oh, I was running ads because everyone always asked me that, like, how did you get your first clients? My answer was always, I ran ads for them. And so people get that turns people off because like, I don't know how to run ads. So this is just, it's everything in one that I've always needed. And I'm super excited to do this collab and to push it out. I know a lot of you guys have already seen UpHex, probably a ton of you guys who already have GoHighLevel, but I know I'm very excited to put in my course and to, start partnering up with them.
Awesome, man. Well, we're excited to be there with you as well. I mean, we love, dude, I watch what you do. I love it. I think, and by the way, and we met each other over in Dallas. So,
we did.
Got to see the hustle, the man in the flesh. I was really impressed. I did not know that that's how you got your clients. It's a fresh pitch. There's one thing going to somebody and saying, hey, you want me to build a new website for you? They've heard that,
Yes.
And it's not like they don't need it. Okay. But if you can say, hey, looks like you need a new website, and I'm wondering if maybe you would be interested in, 20 to 30 new, whatever their customer base is, more remodel bids or whatever. They'd be like, yeah, well, what if I could offer you Facebook ads for free for building your website? I can do that for you. And you can come up with all sorts of like interesting offers for people. I offer people for my SaaS Facebook ads, 2 week free trial. I'm like, hey, it's 2 weeks.
Cool.
We'll be able to prove to you in those 2 weeks that it's worth $497 and way more. And I did it today. And the guy said to me, I thought it was like so cool. I did it today. And he goes, that is really cool that you would be willing to offer that. He goes, nobody's ever offered me a free trial to prove that it works. I'm like, it works. Trust me, it works. He goes, I'm in, let's do it. So anyway, I'm glad that you're excited about it. And, we got a lot of people that have heard about it, but dude, there's so many people that are just now hearing about it. Those conversations are happening more in GHL, which is exciting, but still it's brand new. Like this is brand new, and every now and again, I'll see in my Facebook feed, launch ads in less than 45 seconds kind of thing. I'm like, oh, yeah. I know what they're doing, but it's still pretty new.
It is new. I get that. That's probably the second most asked question I get all the time. Is this saturated? Is the market saturated? Is SaaS saturated? Am I too late for this? And I always just laugh in my head because I'm like, oh man, I'm an affiliate. I'm one of the top affiliates. Actually, I was a top affiliate last month, and I'm sitting here going, I'm not scared at all. I'm like, no, I'm going to keep pushing SaaS and pushing GoHighLevel for years to come. I actually made a video like 2-3 weeks ago called The Future of GoHighLevel. If you haven't checked that out, check it out on my channel. And that video blew people's minds because I did all the research behind, the keywords, how many people are on GoHighLevel versus, ClickFunnels, how many people are on HubSpot and all these different things. And it really opened people's eyes. I got a ton of messages and a ton of comments that were like, oh my God, we're in the first inning of this game. Like this is crazy. Yeah. There are so many businesses, there are so many startups, there are so many new businesses coming out every single day. Like you have no idea, that are spending ridiculous amounts of money on things that they don't need to be doing. So you're not late.
Not at all. I'll finish with this one last thing to build on to what you're saying. UpHex is a lead generation platform for local businesses.
Perfect.
Right. And we didn't want it to be like an e-commerce platform. We didn't want it to do a bunch of things because that's not our background. But we also wanted to make it to where like the economics, the people, like this country is built on small businesses. I don't care if you live in Boise, Idaho, which is where I live, or if you live in New York City. There are endless businesses that are at your disposal, and you don't have to get these massive Fortune 500 companies. Those aren't going to make you rich, or those aren't going to be the ones that really get you going. It's going to be the mom and pop down the street from you that have a dental clinic, or that have a HVAC company or a roofing company or an attorney. Like those are businesses that will always be, they're not going on. You can't take a dentist online. You can't take, a roofer online. These businesses need websites, they need ads, they need reviews, they need all of the things that are in this SaaS environment. They need them all. And there's only one company that I know of that is making it, that they are basically saying, we're not going to focus on sales. We're going to let all of our users be the salespeople, and we're going to focus on the tools. And that is HighLevel and now UpHex. So there you go.
Absolutely. Perfect. No, great description. Great demo. I can't wait. I literally cannot wait to start pushing it out.
Awesome, buddy. Appreciate you.
Yep. We will, I'm sure we'll talk soon, and we'll probably do more demos in the future. Like actually get into it. Maybe we'll do some experiments with my company and my ads that I'm going to run for my land clearing business or something like that. Yeah, so this will hopefully not be the last video that you see of us two together.
Awesome, man. Appreciate you.
Wow, that was absolutely incredible. I am very, very excited to be putting this video on YouTube, to be putting it into my course. If you guys know me, if you've been around for a while, then you know that I don't partner with people or businesses very often. I get pitched to probably 4 to 5 times a day. And the last thing I ever wanted to be was an affiliate sellout, someone that just pushes their affiliate link on every single product that they can possibly do. Literally, all I care about is making as many successful SaaS companies as I possibly can. And the only way to do that is by providing the best value and teaching the right methods and of course, the right third-party systems to use and scale and to learn. And with that being said, I'd like to point out that UpHex is one of the first companies that I've actually reached out to and not the other way around, which means I found them, saw that they were a phenomenal fit for my SaaS company, which clearly means they're a phenomenal fit for your SaaS company. And I was like, well, I got to promote this. I got to make this work. And Sam has been very generous to do a demo video with me and to even give me my own affiliate link for the company. So if you are thinking about running ads or you are running ads for your SaaS customers, then I would greatly appreciate it if you guys use my affiliate link and help support UpHex, because you'll never run ads the same way again. And if you stuck with me to the end of this video, then please check the link in the description below where you can get a free course on how to do all of this. Literally everything that I've ever taught is in that free course. How to start your own SaaS, how to get clients, how to use third-party companies like UpHex to make your SaaS that much stronger, and so on and so forth. And if you do decide to pull the trigger on HighLevel, you can check out my affiliate link where you're going to get 30 days for free. Yes, you usually get 14 days if you go to HighLevel itself, but with me, because I'm one of the top affiliates in the world, actually the top affiliate in the world, you get 30 days. You get an extended free trial with me and my link. I would also like to point out that when you're signing up with affiliate links, please do not use browsers like Brave or any ad or spam blockers. They will stop the tracking of the domain. Please just use a blank Chrome browser and we'll have no problems. You'll get all your courses sent to you. And if you do sign up with my affiliate link and you don't get a course sent to you, it probably means you have an ad blocker or something on there stopping the tracking of the domain, and you should reach out to me. You should always reach out to me. No matter what, you should reach out to me if you're my affiliate. I want to talk to you. I literally want to learn about every single one of my affiliates' journeys and make sure you guys are doing well. So please keep that into consideration. I'm a very accessible person. I'm actually the most accessible affiliate in the entire top 10 list. Like by far. You can even book one-on-one Zoom meetings and onboardings with me. Those will also be in the link in the description below. So with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Check out UpHex, check out GoHighLevel, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.